What's happening, everyone, and welcome to CFC Fan TV. Please do us a quick favour. Will you click the subscribe button right now? It really helps us out if you do that. I'm currently in Spain. I know it looks like I'm in England, but I'm actually in Spain. So I thought we were going to use this as an opportunity to talk about Spanish footballers. England are playing Spain. I'm in Spain. Let's discuss Chelsea's greatest ever Spanish footballers.
Coming in at number 5, and I'm doing this because Rory is going to sulk through the entire video because he doesn't agree with our top 5, but it definitely is in the right order. Coming in at number 5 is Marcos Alonso, a very controversial defender. Pops up with some goals, but you can't say now that our team doesn't benefit from having him in the side. He is getting us winners left, right and centre. He just wants to score goals. His teammates say he just wants to score. I think Hazard came out and said he just wants to score goals. You can't deny that when he came to Chelsea, he wasn't somebody particularly that we'd heard of, and he's really proved himself since then.
I love Marcos Alonso. I think he's a great player, and I think he's well worthy of his place on this list. I think he's been a wonderful acquisition for Chelsea Football Club. I think you could make a case for him being slightly higher on this list, but I will reluctantly agree that Marcos Alonso is number 5.
Coming at number 4, and one of my favourite Chelsea players at the moment, is Pedro, the fastest player on the pitch. He has so much experience. He's played in Champions League winning sides. He is, for me, a great signing for Chelsea, and I think so far this season he's improved. He's not only proved that he can be in the good starting 11, he's also a fantastic substitute to bring on as well.
I love Pedro. I think he's a really good player, and what I like so much about him is his ability to score the big goal. So, he's a kind of guy that seems to get a goal just when we need it. When we beat Manchester United 4-0, he gets the first one. When we desperately needed a goal away at Everton, he pings one into the top corner. When we're about to go in at half-time against Tottenham and we're looking like we're going to go in 1-0 down, who steps up with the goal? It's Pedro. I think he's a great player, great eye for a goal. And I think he's well worthy of his place on this. And check out these stats about him.
So he's made 99 appearances for the Blues. He's scored 23 goals. He has won the World Cup. He's a European champion. He's won the Champions League 3 times with Barcelona. He has won the Premier League once. He's won the FA Cup. And he's 5-time Spanish champion with Barcelona. He's won 4 Spanish Super Cups. He's won 2 FIFA Club World Cups. And he's won 3 UEFA Super Cups. So I think we can all agree that Pedro is definitely one of Chelsea's great signings. And in at number 3, a personal favourite of mine is Juan. I was actually a little bit gutted when he left Chelsea, sort of got booted out, I suppose, by Jose Mourinho, not giving him enough game time or whatever. I think he preferred Oscar at the time, didn't he? But I think at one point for Chelsea, he was our greatest player, and he still proves to be a fantastic player for United now.
He's a wonderful player, he's a wonderful man, and he's somebody who is unanimously looked on fondly by Chelsea's support. I think it's very rare that a player will leave Chelsea to join Manchester United and still be popular at Chelsea. And I think that the season before he left, I think he was our player of the year twice in a row. He scored some huge goals. I remember the volley against Manchester United, a free kick against Manchester United. We went away to Tottenham, we won 4-2. Juan Mata was
my favourite game.
When Cahill scored a volley.
Yeah,
it's a great day. But Juan Mata that day, Juan Mata that day was so good. He gave Kyle Walker a terrible day and ingratiated himself in Chelsea folklore. Juan Mata will always be a part of Chelsea, despite being a Manchester United player. And I think that we're very lucky to have had him. And those 2 years were exceptional. And the link-up play that we saw, the 3 that played across the middle, when we had Torres up front, but it went Hazard on one side, Mata on the other, with Oscar in the middle. We were absolutely brilliant, glorious to watch, and very productive. And I think that Juan Mata will forever be...
If Chelsea re-signed him, would you take him? Say yes.
Yes.
I would, yes. And in at number 2 is none other than Diego Costa.
No.
It is true, Rory.
No, it isn't. I can't play this game anymore.
Rory's mad that I've not put him first, but I've put him in at number 2.
Diego Costa should be first, and I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a glaring omission. I'm not happy with this. I can't be in this video.
Go on then. Well, you need to leave.
You should probably
leave.
I've had nothing to do with this.
Before you go, listen. Tell us why you think Diego Costa deserves a top spot rather than second place.
Diego Costa is one of the best strikers I've ever seen play. He is incredible. He is one of the most naturally gifted centre-forwards currently playing football. I would have him back now. I think that he's probably the best striker, the best out-and-out goal scorer in world football at the moment.
And I would completely agree. And the only reason I haven't put him top spot is because he was responsible for many times getting sent off, losing his temper. And that was one attribute of his game that I didn't appreciate. And that is the only reason I've not put him in number one.
He was responsible for winning 2 Premier League titles. His goals were responsible for winning 2 Premier League titles. We beat Tottenham at Wembley. He scored that day. Diego Costa is the greatest Spanish player to have ever played for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's not number one on this list, and the fact that Fernando Torres isn't even on this list.
But there is another reason.
I'm not in this list.
There is another reason why he isn't number one, and that is because there is somebody in the defence that I think is more worthy of a top spot. And in at number one, the top spot is none other than Cesar Azpilicueta. Rory?
I'm not playing. This is mental. I'm not part of this.
Come on, talk about your love for Dave.
Look, I love Azpilicueta. He's a great player. But the fact that Diego Costa isn't number one on this list, and the fact that Fernando Torres isn't even on this list, is a travesty.
I think the fact that Dave, the amount of money that he cost us, which was next to nothing if I remember, to come in and to be one of our most solid defenders at times, he has saved our ass more times than I care to remember. He is 100%, to me, the best, other than JT, one of the best defenders we've ever signed. And if you're talking about Spanish, we can't put JT in here because he ain't Spanish. If you're talking about the best Spanish player we've ever signed, Dave has to be up there. Has to be up there. Number one.
Up there, but not number one.
How many times has he been sent off?
Diego Costa.
Compared to Diego.
Diego Costa
compared
number
to Diego.
And why is Fernando Torres not on this list?
Fernando Torres isn't on this list because although he scored that great goal in Barcelona, you cannot say that he had an astoundingly good Chelsea career. Compared to his career at Liverpool.
Scored in Europa League finals. Scored in the Europa League finals.
It's irrelevant. You ask any Chelsea fan. We had 5 spots to pick, and I've chosen the 5 most reliable. Diego Costa's in there.
You've made a mockery of this.
Dave, I love you. You're in at number one. You're the best Spanish player we've ever had. Comment below. Do you agree with me or do you agree with Rory? I'm going to get hammered in these comments, aren't I?